Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to the All-City Championship for the Backyard Baseball League Quarantine Edition. I'm Ethan Leach, your faithful commentator, and we're going to bring together the 13-1 Wyld Wombats versus the 9-5 Mighty All-Stars for the chance to win the city tournament and move on into the national play. So, let's head down to the field for the opening pitch.
I'm gonna strike them all out.
Up first, we have Mary Riley for the All-Stars. Calgucci on the mound. Led the league in the regular season. Riley connects. Morgan gets under it for an easy out number one. So I was saying, Calgucci on the mound led the league in strikeouts with 86 of them. Almost 50 more than the next closest person. So definitely in the running for the Junior Cy Young Award. And also had the second best ERA in the league. Basanti swings and misses for strike number one. He comes into the playoffs with an earned run average of 1.42. Just behind the number one. Basanti's going to connect on that one. It's going to go screaming foul left. Here at beautiful Parks Department Field number 2, where after a long road for the playoffs, the All-Stars were able to take the number 2 seed. We're facing again the All-Stars as she swings and misses for out number 3. Mighty All-Stars fell to the Wombats twice this season, looking to maybe get a little revenge here in the playoffs and dash some playoff hopes for the favored to win Wombats. As that zigzag pitch is going to bring the count to 0-2. It's going to be foul ball, grounded out. Count remains 0-2. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the first. Playoff game number 1 in a best-of-3 series. As that one gets some air under it. Off the Jumbotron, Phillips is going to be able to scoop it up, whip it to second. And the runner got greedy, and look like they're going to be able to make the tag at first for out number 3. So a reaching single turns into a greedy out, going for the double. And that'll bring the Wombats up to bat for the first time today. Wombats absolutely demolishing their competition during the league, or during league play. And as I said, All-City Playoffs, that's a best-of-3 series.
What am I supposed to do
So the first to reach 2 wins will be walking away with the pennant. The coveted city pennant. Wheeler up to bat. Lead off the Wombats. As he's going to bunt twice and tip it twice. Wheeler had himself a career season here. Led the league in hits, runs scored, and steals. As a swing and a see ya there for Pete Wheeler.
Now what?
He also had trouble with strikeouts, as you'll see there. Wheeler led the league with hits and with 31, runs scored with 19, and 19 stolen bases. What a double-double, a triple-double, I'm sorry, for Pete Wheeler this year, as Pablo Sanchez comes up to bat. Connects on a grounder straight to the pitcher for the 1-3 out at first. All-Stars bring their A game today. Frazier connects on that one. It's going to be a grounder to the second baseman for the 4-3 and out number 3. 3 up, 3 down there for the Wombats. Same thing on the other side as we end the first inning. Nothing on the board. Kylie's going to connect on a bunt, but it's not going to get out into fair game before Smith scoops it up. Zigzag pitch gets past Kylie there. And you gotta admire the season that these Wombat kids had. Only dropped one game in the entire league play, as that's strikeout number 2 for Kawaguchi. And even then, that out came in garbage time, after the Wombats had already secured a playoff berth. And then it was a race for second. The mighty All-Stars just edged out the win. Technical difficulties there, I'm sorry. It's going to be strike number 1 for Frankie Hawley. There's a long road to get here for the Wombats. One paved with lots of mistakes, you'd say, but almost always were able to escape and pull off the W. And he's going to strike out Frankie Hawley there for strikeout number 3 on the day. Gets him looking, which, as a baseball player, is one of the more embarrassing things you can do. Grant's going to connect on that. It's going to go deep in the left field. Sanchez tries to get under it. Gets past him, goes through his feet. Khan comes around, scoops it up. And Grant's going to reach. Gets to the second, back to the pitcher. So 2 outs, 1 on. Mickey O'Connor comes off the bat. Kawaguchi giving up an uncharacteristic hit here early in the second. For all the good he's done this season, Kawaguchi has still not managed to pull off the elusive no-hitter. O'Connor's going to connect on that one, and again over the head of Pablo Sanchez, deep in the left field at the warning track. Khan gets it, sends it to third for the safety, and it'll be over to the pitcher. So 2 out, 2 on. Kawaguchi again wasn't able to get the no-hitter. Had a game in garbage time after they'd qualified for the playoffs where he reached 5 innings without a hit. But that was spoiled by a walk-off home run. That's going to be a strike. Swing and a miss for Nancy Chen for strike 2. 2 out, 2 on, 0-2 count. Top of the second. Early swing, and that's going to send them all back to the dugout. Chen stranding 2 on first and second. We'll bring the Wombats back up the bat and keep the All-Stars scoreless.
Okay, let's go.
As we've said, the chase for the pennant is a best-of-3 series. Early swing there for Robinson. Must have sneezed out there. Best-of-3 series. Wombats, the higher seeds start off with home field advantage, as much as it can be home field for this beautiful baseball diamond that we all share here in the BBFL. Game 2, All-Stars will be in the bottom half of the bracket, and if it goes to Game 3, it'll return to the Wombats for that slight advantage. So Robinson faces an 0-2 count. He's going to tip that one back into the crowd. Look out. O2 count's going to be wide outside for ball 1. Robinson calls Riley's bluff there. Doesn't swing. It's going to even the count at 2-all. Tips that one foul territory. He's going to return. Pitch number 7 of this at-bat coming. Tips it back. Make it 8. Robinson came into the season this year below average on-base percentage, and he's going to strike out there. Not known for his batting, he did make large strides this season. Well, the play out there while I'm talking about it is not going to reflect what I'm saying. But all you Wombat fans know what I'm talking about. Stephanie Morgan up the bat. Easily the most consistent player on this team. And the most knowledgeable, maybe in the entire league. As that one is going to be just inside enough to trick Morgan with a super slow-mo pitch. Doesn't fall for that one, though. Ones across the board. Here, beautiful Parks Department Field number 2. That's going to be inside for ball 2. It's going to be high, just high for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss there. We're going to bring it up to 3-2-1. That one's going to be just inside. Interesting call by the umpire there, and that's going to be out number 2. Morgan strikes out looking. And we've got a bit of a pitching battle heating up here, ladies and gentlemen. Riley, 3 strikeouts on this Wombat squad. Throws a zigzag. Phillips will connect on it, though. It's going to pop it up into the infield. And the easy basket catch by the pitcher will retire the side. Still scoreless through 2. Oh, what is this we have? Donato with an undergrounder. Where's it going to pop up? That's going to be just past the glove of Dante Robinson for a ground rule double. Enjoyed that free base. And now, All-Stars with a runner in scoring position. Here we have the literal face-off between our 2 pitchers, Kenny Kawaguchi and Mary Riley. Kawaguchi already has 4 strikeouts on the day. Riley with 3. Doesn't bite on the big freeze. It's gonna be strike 1. A runner in scoring position and no outs. Early swing there for strike 2. 0-2 count, looking good for Kawaguchi here. And a swing and a see ya there by Mary Riley for strikeout number 5 on the day. It's going to bring up Sheila Basanti. Kawaguchi playing it careful here. Doesn't know if they still have the undergrounder in the repertoire. Wheeler, leaping catch before the ball goes foul. Makes the out for out number 2 and keeps the runner on second. Great heads-up play there by Wheeler. Always known for his presence of mind. May lets that one get past her. For strike 1. If the Wombats can get out of this one without letting them score, that will definitely set the tone for this pitching battle going forward, as that's going to be strike 2. And that's a swing and a see ya for out number 3 on the day. On the inning, I'm sorry. Bringing the Wombats back up to bat. And with them, Jacinda Smith, who actually tied the league leader in RBIs this year, batting in 17 teammates. Person she tied with for first? Teammate Keisha Phillips. Those first 2 are going to be high. 2 balls, no strikes. Smith pops this one up. It's going to be just in the shallow outfield. It's going to get past the second baseman. Some must have gotten her eyes. Scooped it by the right fielder. They're having some trouble getting back to the mound. Lucky Smith wasn't faster. She would have had a free base there. Here's Ahmed Khan.
This one's out of here.
He made the top 5 in the league this year in home runs with 4. That one's going to be outside. As it looks at the quarter century mark, they're going to retire Mary Riley and bring in Karen Donato. And look at this. We've got an aluminum power bat. That's going back. That's going back. It has some legs under it, and it looks like he's going to drop that one. The easy basket catch. No good. All-Star is lucky that one did not go further.
Okay, pitcher, give me one right over the center.
Here comes All-Star pitcher Kenny Kawaguchi. First team All-City. As he connects on an aluminum power bat, but he's going to just slice it left for foul territory. He really got everything out of that one. Kawaguchi, not known for his power hitting, but with the aluminum power bat, nobody knows. Pops this one up. And that's going to be an infield fly, runner's return, despite them not being able to make the catch. And here comes Pete Wheeler. Already struck out once today. He's going to ding that into foul territory. Catcher's not going to be able to get there in time. Tips that one back into the crowd for a free souvenir. That one's going to be low from ball 2. Wheeler, nerves of steel out there. Connects on that one. It's going to be a short grounder to the pitcher, who's going to make the 1-4 play. And the double play from second to third is going to retire the side for out number 3. Leave Wheeler stranded, and the Wombats scoreless. Here we go. Back to the top of the 4th. We got Kenny Kawaguchi. See if he can keep the All-Stars scoreless. He gets everything out of that one. Phillips, Kahn, arguing whoever should get under it. Phillips ends up going for it, scoops it up the warning track, whips it to second, and they dare him to steal second, and he does. Frazier's going to try and chase him down. Not quick enough, throws it to Wheeler. He's going to tag him out at first. Once again, All-Stars getting greedy, giving up base hits. Kawaguchi brings the heat there. Strike 1. Connects that. Oh, look at this. They have another undergrounder in our midst. Where's it going to pop out? It's going to come out in the right field, but not going to get over the fence. Frankie tries to get the second. Robinson's throw doesn't have enough beans behind it, and he's going to reach second on an undergrounder. All-Stars with a runner in scoring position again, with only 1 out this time. See what Kawaguchi can do about that. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The outside. Just outside for Kawaguchi for ball 1. 1-1 with 1 out, 1 on. Connects on that one, but is not able to get anybody at second. Great catch by Kawaguchi there, showing off the vertical. 2 out with 1 on here in the top of the 4th. All-Stars really need to get something going here as we are in the second half of the game.
I'm gonna strike them all out.
Kawaguchi already with 6 strikeouts, already led the league in strikeouts with 86. Swings early on that one. Got caught up with the spitball. Breaking ball. Gets caught looking. And that's going to be out number 3. Send us into the bottom of the 4th. Here at the 4th inning stretch, where I think our 4th inning stretch sponsor, Duff Beer. Can't get enough of that wonderful Duff. For a limited time in celebration of the Wombats, qualification for the city tournament, try out their new Tri-City IPA. Sanchez connects that one. That's got some legs under it. It's going back. It's at the warning track, and it's going to be scooped up by the right fielder. Sanchez almost belted that one. All-Stars lucky it wasn't a windier day here. Beautiful Parks Department field number 2. Frazier's going to connect on this one. It's going to be a line drive back into the right field. Scooped it by the fielder. Whipped the first. Throw's going to be a little slow. And Frazier will reach here. This afternoon at Parks Department field number 2, it's partly cloudy. 88 degrees. Trying to get this game in. Hopefully finish it up for the storms. They're supposed to roll in a couple hours. Wind coming in from the west-southwest at about 7 miles per hour, I'm sorry. And it's, these clouds aren't providing much protection. It feels like 97 out here. I am definitely feeling it. So Robinson tips that one out, foul, with one on. We're looking to see if we can finish this game before the storms come rolling in. We got to get this one done. Get ready for the third place game that takes place later this afternoon. As you know, there are no lights here at Parks Department field number 2, so we can't finish it if it goes dark. As Robinson fields that one into center field, Frazier not able to reach second in time, but Robinson will get the first. Bring up Stephanie Morgan.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep my eye on the ball and knock the cover off of it.
Morgan's going to connect on a grounder towards the third baseman. He's going to whip it the second. No, he's going to try to get the pitcher. There's the first baseman. Pitcher gets in the way. And that's going to allow Morgan and Robinson to advance. Phillips with facing 2 outs and 2 on. It's going to be inside for ball 1. Phillips connects on that one, but she's going to tip it foul. 2-1 count. Robinson edging off the base there. It looks like he might go for the steal, but maybe just keeping the All-Stars on their toes. As she connects on this one, that's going to be a pop fly into shallow left center field. The shortstop's not going to be able to haul it in, though. Robinson's going to go for home. Turns back around and gets held there, but Phillips advances Morgan and Robinson around the bases, and now it's 2 outs with 3 on.
Watch this! Home run!
Here comes Jocinda Smith, league leader in runs batted in. So let's see if she gets something doing here. The bottom of the 4th. But this one's going to be high and inside from ball 1. Donato needs to get an escape from this inning. If they can keep them from scoring more than 1 run here, they'll still definitely be in this game. Looks like the coach doesn't like the look at this pitching, though. She's going to pull her after 21 pitches. Sends in the rest of their bullpen, Molly May. She's got to throw that one to the dirt. So 3-0 count with bases loaded. 1 more ball, and that's a free score. And it looks like that's going to be a free base. Check that crosswalk marker, because you got to walk. And that'll be Robinson home for the first score of the day off a walk. And here comes Ahmed Khan. Known for belting it out in tight pressure situations like this. That one's going to be just inside the strike zone for strike 1. Bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Wombats lead 1-0. Just slices that one down to the dirt. 0-2 count. Ahmed reached on a single earlier. May trying to bait him into swinging on that. Nothing doing for the 1-2 count. Make that 2-all. 2s across the board. with an 0-1 game here in Game 1 of the All-City Tournament. The battle for the pennant. As we fill the count and the bases and the outs. Breaking ball. That's going to be just outside. Make sure you hold hands as you cross the street, because you've got to walk. Morgan's coming home for an easy, free score. We're now up to 2-0.
Okay, pitcher, give me one right over
Here in favor of the Wombats. Bottom of the 4th. And it looks like they're in control of Game 1 of the All-City Tournament. Swing and a miss there, Kawaguchi. Maybe getting a little cocky out there knowing his team is up with the bases loaded. See if he can bring someone home. Tips that one back. Strike 2. May trying desperately to get the All-Stars out of this inning. Already given up 2 runs. And needs to stymie this now if the All-Stars have a chance to come back in this one. 2-2 count. It's going to be high. And that's going to be the 3rd walk in a row for the All-Stars. And they are in trouble here late in the game. Bottom of the 4th, they've had 3 consecutive walks for 3 consecutive scores. And up comes Pete Steeler Wheeler.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
Rough showing here for the All-Stars early in this tournament. Swing and miss for Wheeler there for strike 1. If May needed someone to try and get a strikeout to end this inning, Wheeler's going to be at the top of that list for people to choose on this Wombat squad. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. All-Stars put together quite a season, going on a 4-0 run at the end of the season to knock out the competition and take 2nd to qualify for the playoffs here at the city tournament, as Wheeler's foul tip is going to be scooped up by the catcher to mercifully retire the side and send it to the top of the 5th. Wombats lead by 3. Chin's the first one to come up for the All-Stars to try and get something going here with 6 outs to their name. Definitely in a pinch now, as she doesn't bite on that strike for an 0-2 count. It's early swing and an on-time see-ya for Nancy Chin. Strikeout number 8 on the day for Kenny Kawaguchi. Junior Cy Young qualifier. Almost certainly going to win it this year. Sanchez scoops that one up, gets it to Wheeler
Did I do good?
for the 6-3 play. The 5-3 play, I'm sorry.
Swing, batter, swing! Rah, rah, rah!
Go team.
2 outs now for Riley.
For a goal.
Trying to get a rally going.
Go team.
Connects on this one. It's going to be a high pop fly in the infield. Kawaguchi getting under it. Easy basket catch for out number 3. Bring the Wombats back up. See if they can pour any more gas on this fire. Sanchez, way out the bat first.
Adios, baseball! Swing, batter!
Sanchez led the league this season with the batting average of .608 overall. Has gone 0 for 2 today, however. We'll see what he can do against May as he connects on this. A grounder to the first baseman. who's going to reach the bag before he can, and it'll be out number 1, bringing up Annie Frazier.
I'm looking for a kind hit here, pitcher.
Swing, batter, batter.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter, 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 batter.
It's going to be inside for ball 1. Wombats, if they could add to their lead here, would be nice, but they are in firm command of this game, as this line drive is going to just get over the head of the second baseman and split between the center and right fielder, and she's going to go for second. Center fielder gets it the second, but not in time. Frazier will reach on a grounder double. Bringing up Dante Robinson.
I'm ready for you.
Robinson's 1 for 2 today. See if he can bring Frazier around with only 1 out. All-Stars, if they can catch a break here and get out of this one, there's still a hope for them, despite only having 3 outs to their name, being down 3. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, versus this dominating Wild Wombat squad. Only 1 loss, Wombat squad. League leading in hits, runs scored, steals, RBI, batting average, strikeouts, and almost ERA. Wombat squad. 3-1 count with 1 out, 1 on. Robinson's going to catch a grounder. Looks like they're going to scoop it up, and they're going to throw it to second to keep her from advancing. So now we got runners on first and second with 1 out. Bring it up. Stephanie Morgan.
As you can tell, I've modeled my stance off the great Babe Ruth. So wing. Swing, batter. We want a batter, not a broken batter.
Early swing there by Morgan. I think she wanted a check swing, but they're not going to give it to her. 1 strike with 1 out and 2 on. Morgan's going to connect on that one, and it's going to get past the second baseman. And they're all going to advance. Once again, we've got the bases loaded, ladies and gentlemen, with only 1 out.
Baseball been very, very good to me.
When we saw this last inning, we saw 3 consecutive walks for 3 consecutive scores. Smith's going to pop this one up high into the infield, and that's going to be an infield fly. Return to your bases.
Time for a home run.
Hey, batter. Batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, 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 batter.
That one's going to be especially low, nearly in the dirt. Almost a wild pitch for the 1-0 count. Make that 2 balls and no strikes. Smith bites on that one, nothing doing. 2-1 count, 2 out and 3 on. Smith pops this one up into the infield. Should be easy money for the catcher. Whips at the first. Smith, not known for her speed, is going to be tagged out there. Frazier not able to score at home. And the All-Stars will escape that inning without any runs being scored. Here comes Sheila Basanti to maybe start a rally. Connects. Grounder. Going to get past Kawaguchi. Scoops it up, gets to the first. Wheeler just narrowly beating Basanti at the bag for the tag. Wombats, 2 outs away from winning Game 1 here in the All-City Tournament. Molly May's going to connect on that one. It's going to be high into the shallow outfield. Morgan, easy basket catch. Leaving 1 out between the Wombats and a Game 1 victory and command over the fight for the pennant. Kylie's going to connect on that one. It's going to be a grounder straight into the mid of Frazier. The easy pass over to Wheeler for the 4-3 play. Out number 3 and victory in Game 1 of the All-City Tournament. Your final score, the Mighty All-Stars 0. The Wyld Wombats 3. Here at beautiful Parks Department Field number 2. That's the end of Game 1 of this best of 3 series. We'll check out the scoreboard here, where you'll see that there are 3 runs come in off of 3 consecutive walks there in the 4th, while the bases were loaded. And join us again tomorrow for Game 2 of the All-City Tournament. From all of us here at BBFL Broadcasting, thank you and good night.